Listen closely. What you're about to read carries weight. The story your heart has been telling? The universe has already stamped it with approval. Let's be clear, the chapter of soon has concluded. The passage of perhaps is behind you. We're past wishful thinking. This has shifted into a spiritual certainty, and its echo is now reaching your everyday world. Look at the road you've walked. You showed patience far beyond what you imagined you had. You held steady in your belief when letting go would have been simpler. Your love remained strong even without an audience. You shed tears in solitude. And in those moments when it seemed like silence was the only reply, every bit of your courage was being witnessed. Not a single struggle, silent plea, or quiet act of trust was lost. You were not overlooked. You were both being sculpted for something permanent. This explains the new texture of what you now sense. There's no hurry. There's no disorder. There's no fog of doubt. Instead, there's a growing stillness. A firm constancy. A gentle, unwavering serenity finding its home within you. That feeling is your guide. Divine timing speaks in a language of quiet assurance, not noisy unrest. And during your season of preparation, another soul was being shaped for you. Their absence wasn't a sign of disregard. It was an act of honor. They needed to retreat to become someone capable of offering a complete, healthy love. They faced their own battles, old wounds, personal failures, and the slow, necessary journey toward maturity. This transformation demanded its own timeline, its own pressures, its own private reckonings. They likely tried to fill the space you left. They sought distractions, pursued other paths, and attempted to quiet the persistent whisper of your memory. But every alternative fell short. Your essence, your compassion, your spirit, the unique comfort they found with you left a mark that couldn't be duplicated. Others passed through, but no one held the same light. No one else offered that same profound sense of sanctuary. In their core, beneath all the noise, a part of them always recognized the truth of your connection. Here is what this journey has built. This isn't a fragile connection born from immediate sparks alone. It is a resilient bond tempered by patience and proven by time apart. The waiting was not a void, it was the workshop where your separate strengths were fortified, so you could eventually meet not as two halves seeking completion, but as two whole people choosing partnership. You are entering a love that has been depth-checked by life itself. It is ready to be lived, not just dreamed of. Even in their quiet moments, even when doubt made them pause, even when they stepped back, a part of them understood. But understanding something and being prepared for it are two very different things. The delay was never a denial. It was a period of construction. What is moving toward you now has been built with care. It is resilient. It is rooted. It is fully developed. Their prayers have changed. They are no longer questioning if it's you. That matter is settled. Now, they are asking for the courage to step forward well. They are seeking the wisdom to honor this connection. Their focus has shifted from "Is she the one?" to "How can I be the one for her?" They are determined to avoid old mistakes, to communicate with transparency, and to approach you with a wholeness they didn't have before. Because of this, you will not need to live in speculation. The confusing signals are over. You will not have to analyze tones or decipher silence. Their intent will be evident in their straightforward words and their reliable presence. Their promises will align with their actions. You will feel a sense of protection, not panic. You will feel anchored, not adrift. This won't feel like a weight on your shoulders. It will feel like setting down a heavy burden you've carried for miles. It will feel like finally exhaling. You won't just think this is right, you will feel a deep, cellular recognition. Something within you will relax and whisper, "Here, at last." Not because it's flawless, but because it is fundamentally sound. They have tasted a life disconnected from you, and it lacked substance. They have tried other connections that felt superficial. The distance between you taught them a pain more profound than any argument. Now, their desire is singular, something authentic, durable, and founded on integrity. You are now a serious subject in their life. They speak of you with purpose to those they respect, not as a passing interest, but as a central figure. Their inner circle notices the difference. They hear a new steadiness in their voice and observe a new resolve in their spirit. This is the tone reserved for what truly matters. Their vision has crystallized. They are planning with you in mind, thinking in terms of shared sunrises, traditions, prayers, and a future built side by side. What once seemed like a hopeful fantasy now feels like the next logical, joyful step. So when they approach you, it will not be a trial run. It will not be tentative. They are coming to remain. They are coming to create. They are arriving with their whole heart, ready for the covenant of the everyday. They want to know the complete you, not just your highlights, but your rhythms, your weary days, your history, your quiet mind, and your biggest hopes. They are no longer intimidated by true intimacy. They finally see that love is demonstrated through daily dedication, patience, and simply showing up. This love won't announce itself with fanfare. It is not a dramatic storm. It is the sure ground beneath your feet. It is the reliable dawn after a long night. It is a quiet, consistent proof that reveals itself through time, not just words. If old anxieties ever try to surface, remember this core truth: love from a divine source does not arrive to inflict new pain. It arrives to mend what was broken. This love is not coming to revisit old hurts. It is coming to soothe them, and to offer a peace that endures. It arrives with a gentle hand. It offers a safe harbor, not a perfect performance. You can finally stop trying so hard. They want the true you, the weary you, the mending you, the joyful you, the quiet you. Their commitment whispers, "My place is here." Gradually, you will unwind. Walls you forgot were there will soften and fall. The old fear of being left will loosen its grip. The constant hum of worry in your heart will grow still. Why? Because steady, predictable love heals in a way promises never could. They choose you daily, not from a fleeting feeling, but from a deep knowing. They have considered everything, and with clear eyes, they choose you. To them, you are not a possibility. You are the destination. They admire your strength, embrace your humanity, and guard your heart as a sacred trust. This isn't an experiment. This is a vow already in motion: I am here for all of it. They are already speaking your name in prayer. Already making space for you. Already preparing in ways you can't yet see. When it aligns, you will feel it in your bones. Your breath will come easier. Your sleep will be deeper. You will stop questioning your worth, because this love doesn't make you earn it, it confirms you already have it. This foundation is made of peace, not pressure. Trust what you feel. This is not your imagination. This love is authentic. It is here. And it is built to endure. The guessing game is over. What comes next will be clear, stable, and unmistakable. You are being chosen through consistent action, a pattern of proof. This time, it will feel like coming home. You will feel a certainty beyond thought. Your soul will be at rest. When your hand finds theirs, it will feel grounded and serious if the moment itself is held by something greater. You'll know this bond isn't random. It feels ordained and shielded. For the first time in a long time, your heart will unclench. It will stop bracing for impact. You'll realize you're not carrying this alone. You are stepping into a chapter where love is no longer just a hope. It is a reality shown through presence, through simply showing up. This love will not disappear when life gets hard. It will not fade with changing moods. It will not pull back when effort is required. It will remain. Because it was never built on excitement alone. It was never rushed. It was built to last. It wasn't manufactured. It was cultivated slowly, carefully, and at a profound depth. This love was molded in moments of quiet faith, given resilience through patience, and safeguarded by a wisdom greater than our own haste. This is the reason it resonates differently in your spirit than anything prior. You will recognize it in their unwavering presence. Not just their physical proximity, but the full attention of their heart, mind, and soul. They will be there for the easy laughter and the difficult conversations, for the celebrations and the silent tears. They will stand with you in your strength, and they will not flinch or fade in your fragility. Your aspirations will matter to them. Your concerns will be held with care, not brushed aside. Your history will be met with compassion, not judgment. They will listen with the intent to understand, and they will guard your vulnerability as a sacred trust. When uncertainty whispers to you, they will not shame you for hearing it. Instead, they will offer a reassurance that isn't just words, it's the tangible, steady proof of their character. This love knows a fundamental truth: you were never designed to be provisional. You were never meant to be a backup plan or a part-time priority. You were created to be held in high regard, to be valued, shielded, and chosen fully and faithfully. And this is the reality now beginning to take shape. They have laid down their former fears. They have abandoned the old cycles of retreat and confusion. They have outgrown the patterns of immaturity and avoidance. No longer hiding from weight or wavering in doubt, they now operate from a place of purpose, understanding, and resolve. They are selecting certainty over suspense. Because of this foundation, the dynamic shifts entirely. You will not need to pursue their affection. You will not need to interpret their interest. You will not feel compelled to make yourself smaller or play games to secure their focus. They will demonstrate, without room for misunderstanding, that their choice is you completely and clearly. They will witness the entirety of who you are: your tenderness and your toughness, your feelings and your faith, your scars and your growth. And rather than being daunted, they will be drawn in deeper. Their respect will grow in the soil of your authenticity. The words they speak will feel like they are reaching into the quietest places within you. They will sound like responses to hopes you hardly dared to voice, like a confession that they, too, prayed for something genuine and discovered that answer in your presence. And in this light, your past will reorganize itself into a story of grace, not grief. You will see why other paths closed, why some people could not stay, why certain doors shut firmly. It will no longer feel like a series of personal failures, but like a continuous, caring protection. You'll understand that what fell apart wasn't a measure of your worth, but a sign that you were being guarded from what was never meant to last. They have been holding sentiments for you, unspoken, for a long while. There were times the words nearly escaped, moments they ached to connect, instances they practiced what they might say. Because the moment had to be true, not just timely. Their spirit needed to find its stillness, and their heart required a steadiness that fear had long disrupted. Now, that weight has lifted. A quiet peace has taken its place. Understanding has arrived, and with it, the words that were once stuck are now ready to be spoken. When they finally share their heart, it won't be coated in arrogance or layered with justifications. It won't feel hurried or thoughtless. It will be authentic, rooted, and offered with deep respect. They will meet your eyes with a clear honesty and express regret for the quiet space, not because you were ever absent from their thoughts, but because they needed that space to become someone whole enough to truly meet you. They will explain that the pause was never about a shortage of care, but about the necessary work of preparation. They will tell you they love you, not as a fleeting feeling or a casual phrase, but as a conscious, complete choice. They love the person you are, the resilience that shaped you, the faith you've held on to, and the remarkable way your heart remains open even after it has been hurt. They will make it unmistakably clear, they are not here to negotiate your feelings or treat this connection as temporary. They are here to remain. They intend to cherish this, to honor it, and to construct something genuine alongside you. When you hear this, something within you will release in the most beautiful way. Anxiety will start to soften. Uncertainty will begin to fade. That old sense of solitude will gently lift. You won't feel the need to question their sincerity, because their commitment will be demonstrated through a calm, unwavering presence, their energy consistent, their actions a perfect echo of their words. And the reality reaches even further than this. This isn't merely about affection for today. They have already considered a lifetime. Silently, earnestly, and in their most honest moments of reflection, long before giving it voice, they have already consented in their soul. Their desire is to marry you. Not as a sudden whim or an idealized daydream, but as a settled decision, grounded in certainty and profound peace. They have come to understand that this love isn't an experiment. It is a foundation, something to dedicate oneself to build a shared life upon, and to safeguard with deliberate commitment and sacred promise. They aren't interested in a spark that fades. Their heart is set on a promise. They are seeking loyalty. They crave a foundation that doesn't shake. They are building toward a horizon that endures. They've glanced down other roads. Each one left them restless. None offered the stillness of home. None connected with their soul the way your presence does. Now, there is no debate within them. The knowing is quiet and complete. It is you. When the moment arrives, it will have no audience to please. There will be no performance, no grand show. It will be a quiet, sacred truth, exchanged in sincerity. And when your yes comes, it won't be whispered from a place of worry or obligation. It will rise from a deep, settled peace. You will feel a calm certainty, rooted even in the swell of joy. You'll understand this isn't just a beautiful event. It is the first sentence of a lifelong story. And this story continues. After promises are made, they won't just speak of forever, they will begin to lay its bricks with their hands. They will create space for you, not just in a physical place, but within the very rhythm of their days. Their schedule, their focus, their decisions will begin to reflect that you are essential. They will consider, with great care, how to guard your calm, how to encourage your dreams, and how to weave a life where you both don't just live, but flourish. This connection will not be steered by fleeting whim. It will be directed by a deeper wisdom. What begins as love will mature into a conscious responsibility. What feels like emotion will solidify into steadfast faithfulness. The early romance will transform into a true partnership. They will choose truth over the illusion of flawlessness. They will offer kindness over the demand for performance. They will seek guidance through prayer, not control through pressure. They will not try to diminish you or direct your path. Instead, they will be a guardian of your purpose, a champion for your strength, and a faithful companion standing beside you as you fulfill your calling. This is the shape of the love that has been prepared for you, not to consume you, but to create with you.